Hi, welcome to Ellibelle Yoga and Wellbeing with Janice. We're going to do a core focus for today. So we're going to work through some sun salutations just to build some heat and energy up through the body, and then we'll go into a bit of a focus more on the core, so the abdominals, lower back area, while still working the rest of the body as well. So we're going to start at the top of our mat. Just standing in Tadasana, mountain pose, so lengthening through the spine, palms facing forwards, tuck the chin very slightly, just to lengthen through the back of the neck, and bring those shoulders back and down. Well done. On your next inhale, rising up onto the toes, and lifting the arms if that's comfortable for you. You can always keep them in cactus or goalpost. And as you exhale, lower back down. And again, inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, raise. Just lengthening the breathing. Exhale down. Last one. And exhale down. Well done. Okay, we're going to go through our sun salutations. Now, if you're new to yoga, just work through slowly. Don't worry if you can't keep up. Don't worry if you can't quite do it how you think you should be doing it. It takes a lot of time and practice to get through the flow of a sun salutation. So just do what you can. I'll give you plenty of modifications as we go. So feet are either hip width apart or touching. We inhale the arms up, the little back bend, and as we exhale, palms down, and we fall to the ground into forward fold, Uttanasana. Just going to remain here for a moment, letting the spine decompress. Completely let the head hang. I prefer to bend my knees in this pose. Just play around with straight legs, bent knees. See what feels better for you through that length of your spine. On your next inhale, we're coming up into halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. So we flatten the back, shoulders drawing back. Now you might find you need to come a little bit higher to flatten the back out. Just play around with it a little bit. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, drop the knees. Relax the toes. And exhale, keeping the elbows tucked down to the floor. Now don't worry if you can't quite do that smoothly yet. Just do what you can. Inhale, we're going to come up into a small cobra. So we just push up through the hands, arching through the back, drawing the shoulders together. And then we exhale, back down to the floor. We inhale, pushing back up onto the knees. And then exhale into our first downward dog. So tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, and then just adjust your feet until you find a comfortable position. Remember, if downward dog does not suit you, come down into Balasana, child's pose, toes together, knees open, and sink down. Do what works for you. Well done. Bend the knees, walk the feet towards the hands, remaining in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. And as we inhale, we sweep the arms up and out, stretching up tall. And bring the hands to heart center. We're going to work through a little bit faster this time. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands on the floor, step back. Just hold that plank if you can. You can always drop your knees. Inhale. Exhale, try and keep the elbows tucked and lower yourself down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Inhale up for cobra, just into that back bend. Listen to your body here. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale down. Inhale back up onto the knees. And exhale down the dog. Well done. Just a couple of breaths here. Bend the knees. Either do your little steps, you can do a little jump, you can even just do a 1 foot step through. Again, it takes a lot of practice. So if you do the little steps forward, it doesn't make any difference to your practice. Step both feet forward, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flattening the back, drawing the shoulders together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And bring them down to heart center as you exhale. Well done. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back. Now if you want to try it without your knees on the floor this time, please feel free, otherwise just keep them down. Inhale, and then as you exhale, lower down to the ground. Inhale, cobra. You might go a little bit further this time. Again, just listening to your back. Exhale down. Inhale up onto the knees or into plank. And exhale back into downward dog. Just repositioning where you need to. So remember with your downward dog, spread your fingers, spread your toes. You're lifting the tailbone. So lifting the tailbone towards the sky. Pushing the chest through to the thighs. You're going to inhale the right leg up into three-legged dog. And as you exhale, bring the knee through to your nose. We're doing a little ab crunch here. Inhale the leg back up. This time, exhale the knee over to the left elbow. Again, a little curve through the back here. Inhale up. And then over to the right elbow. Inhale up. Bring knee to nose again. This time you're going to rock the knee side to side like a pendulum. 3, 2, 1. Inhale the leg up. And lower. Well done. Okay, over to the other side. Left leg rises on an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, little crunch here. Inhale the leg up. Knee to the right elbow. It doesn't have to touch, you're just taking it in that direction. Inhale up. Left elbow. And up. Knee to nose. And into that pendulum. Just rock the legs side to side for 3, 2, 1. Leg up. And bring it back down. Well done. Bring the knees to the ground. And let's take a seat. Now we're going to do our roll down onto the mat. I'm going to be a little bit mean. We're going to roll down, we're going to roll back up, and then we're going to roll back down again. So not only are we working the core, but we're getting really nice mobility practice through the spine, just helping with that range of movement through the back. So begin to round. You can absolutely use your legs for support if you need to, otherwise you can keep your arms in front. Begin to arch the back, tuck the chin. Nice deep breath. And as you exhale, begin to roll down. So you roll over the tailbone, rolling down through the lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulders, and head. Now don't worry, your feet might have come off the floor, you might have collapsed at the end there. It doesn't matter. You just set yourself little challenges for improvements, and don't worry about what anybody else is doing. As long as you're being safe, that's fine. So now we're going to try and go back up. So we're going to tuck that chin. You have to really engage through the core here, and you'll probably find your feet peel off the ground a little bit, that's fine. And back up, well done. And last time back down, so inhale, curve through the spine, tuck the chin, and roll down as slowly as you can. Well done. Give those knees a little hug in, and rock side to side, a little massage through the lower back, just the top of the bottom. Well done. Now, depending on your neck, I tend to find anything where I'm bringing my head up off the floor gives me a little bit of neck strain. So just see how you go. You can absolutely leave your head on the floor, or just to increase the exercise a little bit, you can bring your shoulders up. So what we're going to do, we're going to inhale up, and then we're going to exhale, one leg out. Now it might be quite diagonal, that's fine, going at an angle, or you might be able to just tap that heel down onto the ground, then back to center, and change sides. Now find your own breathing rhythm with this exercise. Take it slow. And once you get your rhythm, start to focus on flexing your feet. So you're pulling your toes towards you and pushing your heels away. And if you find it's getting too much on the neck, just drop the shoulders back down. Well done. So again, just going at your own capabilities, listening to your body, still challenging yourself. So you might start with your legs quite high, and then as you gain more strength and confidence, you'll start to creep them down a little bit lower, week by week, until eventually you'll be able to just tap the heel to the ground. Well done. Hug the knees in. We're going to do both legs now. So you'll know how you went with that last practice. So if you know your legs were up here, that's probably where you're going to take both of your legs. And if you were here, then you aim for there. Or you might aim for lower down. I wouldn't rest the heels on the floor this time because we really need to hold that engagement through the core. And I would keep my head down on the floor for this one. Use your hands for support. Hug the knees in. Extend the feet to the sky. Hold the toes towards you. And then exhale and lower. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in. Deep breath. And out. Inhale the legs up. Exhale the legs down to your chosen height. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the knees in. One more time. Inhale the legs up. Push those heels up and away from you. Exhale the legs down. For 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Well done. Little rock side to side. Great job. You're going to rest the feet onto the floor. Get the heels as close to the bottom as you can. Hands are just to the edge of your mat. You might even hold on to your mat. We're going to tuck those shoulder blades under the body. And as you inhale, we're going to roll the spine up off of the floor, lifting into bridge. Really important you keep your head still. So if you're not sure how to do this, it might be worth pausing the video, watching it through first, and then coming down to practice, because we really don't want to be moving our heads around in this position. And you might find you can only get your bottom off the floor a couple of inches, maybe a few centimetres. But again, as you build strength and confidence with the asana, you'll find you can push up a little bit higher, increasing that back bend. Now what we want to do here is squeeze through the bottom, squeeze through the core. Also, we want to engage the legs, so especially the thighs. You want to make sure the thighs aren't dropping out and the knees aren't touching. So imagine you've got a block or a book, even a ball between your thighs, and you're trying to squeeze your thighs together, but without them touching. So squeeze, 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 keep breathing. And exhale, slowly roll down. Remember, you can take breaks whenever you need to. You don't need to keep up with the pace. Inhale, rolling back up. Again, squeezing through the bottom, the core, the thighs, squeezing the inner thighs towards each other, but without letting the legs come together. A good way to know whether your positioning is right, because you can't really see in this position, is to feel it through your feet. If you notice your big toes or your little toes are peeling off of the floor, then your legs are at an angle. You should have all 4 areas of your feet connecting with the ground, especially the big toes. So push up through the heels. Well done. Exhale down. Great job. Hug the knees in. Little massage side to side. And we're going to take a little twist here. So if you're just starting out, you might just keep the feet on the floor and let the knees drop to the side. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, I prefer to have one leg straight and then hug one knee in and then bring it over to the side. I feel that just extends the stretch a little bit for me, the twist. Everybody's different, so just play around with it. Both shoulders need to be connecting with the ground. Slow your breath down. Inhale back to center. If you've got one leg straight, then change over. Otherwise, just let the knees drop to the other side. Exhale and lower. Remember, bring the arms up to around shoulder height if that's comfortable for you. Breathe into that twist. Let breathing assist you, extending and lengthening. Inhale back to center. Okay, we're going to do a banana pose now. So what I want you to do is shift your hips over to the right. You take the feet over towards the left and the upper body over to the left. So we end up in a nice curved banana or a moon, crescent moon shape. Now if you find it too much with the arms, just do the legs. It's absolutely fine, you keep your arms relaxed. Just do what you can. And we're looking for a really nice stretch through the right side, all the way from the wrist, through the side body, even through the hips and down to the ankles. Again, breathing into it, slow the breathing down. Remember, if it's feeling too much, just make the curve slightly smaller. You can always adapt it to suit you. Excellent. On your next exhale, come back to center. Shift the hips over to the left now. And you've probably guessed. Feet over to the right. Upper body shifts over to the right. Remember, you're in control. If it's too intense, then make modifications. Listen to your body. Don't do anything that's painful or severely uncomfortable. Keep breathing. Feel the chest and the tummy rise and lower. Well done. Inhale, come back to center. Hug those knees in for one last time and gently rock side to side, pushing the lower back into the mat. And we're going to come down for Shavasana. So feet towards the corners of your mat, let the toes fall out. Wiggle your shoulder blades down your back. Arms slightly away from the body, palms up. Either closing the eyes or gazing downwards to soften them. And as we lie here, I'd like you to notice how you're feeling after the practice today. How's your core area feeling? There might be some heat there. It might already be feeling a little achy. Hopefully it's a nice warmth. A warmth that lets you know you've given special attention to that area today. You've worked it hard, also giving it lots of love and attention. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana, please do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Otherwise, bring some small movements back into the fingers and toes. When you're ready, rolling over onto the side. And when you're ready, coming up to seated position, just sitting cross-legged, an easy pose. Bring the hands to heart center. And let's close our practice with a shared deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In and out. Let go of all that last bit of tension you might be holding on to. One more time. Take a bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also please share with anyone else you think might benefit from these yoga practices and also the wellbeing challenges that we're doing. Keep working hard, you're doing amazingly, and remember, don't compare yourself to anybody else. It's your journey. Take things at your own pace. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.